Hey everyone, Draker here, back with some more Digimon Reboot Idol. So today we got a new event involving PrinceMamemon X and Examon X. First thing I'll show you here is Mamemon X. You can see we have an evolution there from PrinceMamemon now. These are the requirements. The event item you will need is this PrinceMamemon X antibody data. The way to get it is through the new NPC that was added to that. So you come over here and you have two crafts. This is for the item. You will need 10 of the PM item, 1000 data dust, 5 data, and 100 of this PrinceMamemon coin that you can have here, which each one requires 70 data dust and 200 megas, which for the total you will need 20 teras. So that's a 25 tera cost evolution. And once you do all that and you go ahead and evolve it, you'll have this guy right here. This passive is pretty good for farming. It's an increase of 100% on beats and experience gain, so very much worth it. Alright, as for Examon X, actually I'll leave it for last since it's a bit more complicated. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. They also added Magnamon X into the shop here for 3000 rubies. Of course you can pay for it, or you can get rubies through the missions that I showed you last time. You get some here. It's gonna take a while to get to 3000 and I don't know if it's gonna be here for all that time. However, keep in mind that this item will be free to get in a later event, so don't worry if you can't pay for it right now, it will come back free later. Okay, what else? So they actually went ahead and improved the stats on this gear from Colosseum. So now it is actually worth it to go ahead and exchange the emerald gear for them. As you see this one. Same place as last time, you come over here. You will see the boundless advanced things. Now this exchange is worth it, so go ahead and do it as soon as you are able to. And I also was told that for the super rare coin exchanges, the accessories are better to get first, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that here. But before that, they actually increased the drop rates for the coins in this map. Now you get one rare coin with 25% chance and one super rare coin for 10%. So that's gonna be much easier to get. You can also see the tickets now drop 3% of the time, and there is a reason for this. I'll show you in a bit. But before that, I'm gonna show you more or less how you have to craft the advanced stuff from Colosseum. We saw we need some of these stones here. I'm gonna be crafting 30 for now since I'm gonna craft 2 pieces. Most of these items you'll get through farming normally. These two may be more annoying, but it's as simple as doing a few missions here. You get 300 just for killing 30 of each Digimon there, so they are pretty easy to get. The bigger problem is gonna be for this item. This one requires bullets, and as you can see, I don't quite have that many bullets. The reason for this is because they drop from maps that are not quite useful. If we go here, they drop. This is the best place to drop them, oil inner area. After that, you see they disappear from the drop traits, and these are the two maps you wanna farm most of the time. So that's why there is no there is a lack of bullets, so you might have to come here and farm them. And as for the other item that you need, which was the upgrade change stones, you get those from this box right here. These ones you get from login bonuses once you hit enough time, and you can drop them in some of these maps. Best one seems to be this old factory, which is not that great to be honest. So if you are in need of those, you might have to farm some of the lower areas, but if you just farm here, you'll be getting enough of this, enough from the login to where it might not matter. So something I forgot to mention, you can also come here and get the upgrade change stones from this page. They cost rare coins, but because we're gonna need so many more super rare coins, there will come a point where you'll have too many of these, so once you are at that point you can just exchange them here. All you really need for rare coins in here are these, the tissues, the upgrades for the clothes and accessories, and the Oblivion core. After that, it's mainly gonna be used for this Digiclone, I guess. So what you wanna do is farm this emerald stuff until you have the gear necessary. Farm this one until you get the Mamemon X if you don't already, as well as the clones. And after that, you can just spend your time here gathering specifically this item. This is gonna be the one that will be the biggest farm. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade some of my stuff and show you more or less the increase you get in stats from them. So yeah, you can see we need the ring, the 100 upgrade change stones, 15 of each of these, and then 1000 super rare coins. Well, let's do the same for the necklace. Oh, and the stats for this, you can see went up by 3% attribute and 5% critical, and this one basically doubled the attack and 6% attribute, so very much worth it seems. And with all of that, I think the only thing left to check is Examon, so let's go ahead and do that. There's a new NPC here, Bill Starmon. If we talk to her, she'll take us over to the terminal. I believe there is a level 80 limitation somewhere here. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is the room for Examon X. You'll see there is a level 80 requirement. This is a war boss, a new mechanic they just introduced. Basically, when you come in here, let me see, you will use 10 of these, so make sure, actually you don't just come in here on any random server. I'll explain a bit more about it a bit. Before I even show you, let me swap my team real quick. You want to have Demon X as the main damage dealer, and then we want Alphamon Ryuken, and I believe Diablomon X as support. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, in order to get the X Digimon now, like Diablomon X, Magnamon X, and Chessmon X, you will have to get them to level 100. It's no longer level 75. That was a small change that was done secretly, kind of. Other than that, this is gonna be much harder than it was on the dungeon before. His stats have increased and he can... Oh, actually, there we go. So 10 event tickets to spawn the boss. I don't recommend doing this. I recommend before you do any of that, there is a Discord, a channel on the Discord. This channel is called Looking for World Boss Teams. There is a server there you can join that is pinned, and it's only used to farm Examon X. So if you are looking for teams as in that channel, and people have set up private servers to where you can join. Once you join there, you'll be able to farm it more easily. But make sure that if you join those private servers, you only join to farm Examon X. Don't go AFK farming there. You can also buy a private server for 300 Robux. Don't think it's gonna be here. You'll have to check the Roblox page. But people do have. Oh, interesting. Didn't see that before. But yeah, people do have private servers up. You can join. You just have to ask on that channel. So I'm gonna see if I can find one of those, and then I'll be able to show you more or less how the dungeon works. Okay, so I'm back in the server now. So you can see there's people here, and try to see if I can help out a bit and do the mechs. And you can see it did 30,000 damage. It's quite crazy. And yeah, you see all the messages popping up. You have to more or less do the mechs properly so everyone doesn't get damaged. I somehow died, not sure how. See if I got the item box. I don't see the box here. Not sure what happened. Hey, so feature breaker here. I realized what happened is I was actually not hitting the boss when it was killed. So you need to watch out. You don't use Q the moment the boss dies, because if you do, the game will consider you are not hitting the boss and will not give you the reward. So pay attention, and when you are close to 5 or 2% HP, don't just leave the boss. You're gonna have to commit, otherwise you are not getting the box. Try again. As you can see, we have a different UI now. We can't see the exact HP, just some percentages. I think we're fine here. Unfortunately, you see the feedback kind of bugs a bit, so you have to more or less guess where you can and can't go. Watch out for all the messages that appear. But as you can see, we don't have that much trouble with it. All the Mamemon X here hit pretty hard. Yeah, don't worry about these ones that are duplicated here. They are not actually gonna damage you. And there we go. We got the box here. And the drops are these. You can see we got U ranks and coins now in there, so that's nice. But yeah, that's gonna be the entirety of the event. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or like to know more, feel free to leave a comment down below. Join my Discord to ask questions there, or you can join the Digimon Reboot Idol Discord, where you can ask all the questions and see all the stuff here there that players are doing. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you all later.